A Central Valley family is now concerned after a store clerk was spotted taking pictures of a 12-year-old girl. Even though the guy didn't break any laws, the family is now bringing attention to the behavior they consider inappropriate. Fox 26, your hometown News Connection reporter Amisha Ramsey joins us live now with what law enforcement says is the best way to handle this situation. This is a tough one, Amisha.
Right, Monty. Well, I'm here at the Fresno International Airport where the lobby is open and people here are waiting in line to be serviced. But at this time, I can take pictures of pretty much anybody that I want to. It's not against the law. There's people here and I can take pictures as long as I'm not bothering them or harassing them. I can use these pictures for my own personal reasons, which is why one grandfather is upset and started a video in response to a situation between his granddaughter and a store clerk who took pictures of her. Now he's warning community members about what happened.
Will Crockett took to social media to let folks know why he's fired up about an encounter between his 12-year-old granddaughter and a store clerk at a convenience store in Arroyo Grande.
For some reason, the guy who works at 7-Eleven behind the counter pulled out his personal cell phone kind of quick and popped a picture of her. And my granddaughter was kind of frightened by the whole thing and told the gentleman, hey, delete that. She grabbed the change and took the milk and dashed.
Crockett says the girl told her mom, who confronted the guy.
When she asked why he did it, he never really answered anything. So she wanted to know if I thought that was really odd. And of course, I think that's really odd. That is just not great.
That's when Crockett says he got involved.
It's only a few blocks from my home. So went over there to go see. And sure enough, he did admit that he did it. He showed me his phone. I kept my temper. I was a pretty good guy the whole time.
Crockett says he asked the man to delete the picture, and he did.
I asked him, I said, you know, what makes you think that this is the right thing to do? And he said that they were friends, and somehow he felt that this was appropriate, and he sees them. He says, we see these girls all the time, which they do, which kind of got me a little nervous.
After that, he says that's when he wanted to speak with his boss.
Do you want to say anything about the young man that works for you that takes inappropriate pictures of underage girls?
Fresno police sex crime detectives say that it is perfectly legal for people to take your picture in public without your permission. And there is no special rule for children.
If you get an individual taking photos of a child, in itself, it might not be a crime, but coupled with other things, it could be. It might not raise to a level of crime, document it somehow. That way we have a way of tracking it. As long as we can go back and see where this incident occurred and who was contacted, that's great for future reference.
I'm a little disappointed, to be honest with you, that the California lawmakers haven't figured out how to make this illegal. Just trying to get this solved our way, and our way is we need to let everyone know that's in our neighborhood that there's a problem there and what that problem is.
Now, just to outline all that for you, when I talked to Fresno police earlier today, they say that communication is key. So discuss these type of things with your children if they do bring up the concern. And then once our adults are involved, talk to the authority figure and then get law enforcement involved, because they say you need to have a paper trail and allow law enforcement to dig a little bit deeper to see if a crime was actually committed. Monty?
You know, Misha, even though photos like that may be legal, you can certainly see why it's very difficult for parents or grandparents to take. Any repercussions to that employee at this time for something like that, doing something like that?
Yeah, Monty, well, I did reach out to that store clerk owner of the entire business. I called him. I was not able to get in touch with him. I left a voicemail, and I am available tomorrow or anytime he wants to reach out to me to get his side of the story and also do an interview just to see if there will be some repercussions. But this time, there have been no disciplinary actions taken out to that employee.
All right,
Monty?
Amisha. And police are asking parents to remain vigilant and to speak with children about interaction with strangers and to report any suspicious activity to an adult.